What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Sims. Thank you so much for sticking with me if you are viewing my video for another time. If you're new here, thank you for joining my channel. So I've been gone for a while because unfortunately I've been going through some things. I am now about to enter into the life of getting divorced, so that's a little new for me, but it's okay. This is the time that I want to take to just really deep dive into my channel and build. Maybe occasionally let's plays, but mostly build. So anyways, getting on with the actual build itself. Today, I'm actually doing something a little different. I don't know what made me do this, but like randomly, I was at my mom's house like last week. Yeah. I think like last week. And I just randomly thought like, oh my gosh, I want to build my mom's house. Like I need to build my mom's house. So this house is pretty much an exact replica, down to some of the stuff that I even put in the house, like as objects and things like that. This is nearly an exact replica. I showed my mom. My mom is definitely not interested in hearing anything about sim stuff, but I showed my mom. She was really impressed. I showed my little sister. She was really, well, my little sister, she was really impressed. And then I have a simmer sister, and she's also my little sister, and I'm sure that she cannot wait to see this video. So the layout of my mom's house, my mom has a very large house, and I really realized how large it actually is at the fact that building this took me like 5 days, like 4 or 5 days or something. And did not expect that at all, even though I didn't really go too heavy on the just the decorating inside and cluttering it up and stuff like that. It took me so long. And then, it has 3 levels. In real life, my mom's house is about 3,400 something square feet. And so for whoever sim lives here, this house has already been uploaded to the gallery. I have gotten good at that. Whoever sims live here, this house is going to definitely house a lot of people. This house is 5 bedrooms, just like it is in real life. It is 4 bathrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, just like it is in real life. So here I am just doing the layout. In my mom's house, the rooms upstairs and stuff are only on like the left side of the top of the house, and then of course in the basement and stuff. So that's why I took out that ceiling. I don't think I've ever done that in a house, but that's fire. I was like, oh my gosh, like once I took it out, it just looks so much exactly like my mom's house. Oh my gosh. So here I am. I'm pretty much just putting the layout for the upstairs from what my mom's house looks like. So the rooms that are upstairs, this huge one right here will be my mom and stepdad's room and bathroom combined. And then the room on the left to the front of the house, that is my little brother's room. And then the room to the right of the front of the house, that is my grandmother's room. Down here, this back closet right here, right behind the stairs, that is the like storage closet. My stepdad in real life uses that closet pretty much as his clothes closet. So I put it back there and then added a little touch to show like, someone is like using this as a closet too. As you go down the stairs in my mom's house, there becomes this like these pillars, and then like this little wall or whatever to separate it, so it's like you can see a little bit as you go down. So I decided to add that the best that I could too, and it actually looks so real, so similar. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. In front of my mom's house, she has a few stairs and a long porch, so I decided to do exactly that. This wall right here with this situation going on, I don't know what it was. I just could not get it together that first I think first couple days that I was working on this. I just could not get it together for some reason. But anyways, left that alone for a little second, put some columns where they needed to go. I do definitely end up changing out those columns, but in real life my mom does have a red door, so I wanted to keep her red door. And then yeah, this is the living room. So everything on this platform right here, this will be like the dining room, the kitchen, and then like the small little, I don't know, place where you could put a table in her kitchen. But everything off of the platform on the first level, those will both be sitting rooms. So here I am, I'm just putting this fence here because my mom actually does have the fences, that fence, and then there's another fence right here where I just placed this one. So now it's just really coming together for me. I'm looking at this like, wow, these columns are the columns that I actually do end up settling on. So right now I'm just lowering the garage floor so that, you know, it shows how it is in my mom's real house where there's stairs and then you go down into the garage. And then in the living room, I just put this fireplace right here because she does have a fireplace in her house as well. So I was just trying to figure out, you know, okay, which room am I going to work on first? So I just put some doors in the house, you know, to just like make it known what, you know, what room is what room. The room that is all the way down the hallway like that, that is the laundry room. The room next to that, that small room, that is the guest bathroom. And then in her house, the garage door is in the laundry room. So yeah, so I'm just putting in all the doors that need to be placed. My little sister's door, that's my little sister's room. And then the bathroom next to it. And then the other room down there is my little sister's room. So here I am doing the roofing, which I hate so much. I had to look at a picture of my mom's house to even figure out what the roof was going to be whatsoever. I ended up getting it right, but yeah. I just hate roofing so much. I'm sure that a lot of you can relate. So, skipping past the roofing part, since I hate it so much, I don't know what clicked in my head, because this is like the next day. I started working on it the next day. I don't know what clicked in my head, but I got rid of that whole piece of extra wall situation that I was talking about. And yeah, because that is exactly how my mom's garage looks like without that. I don't even know why I put that like that in the first place. But anyways, yeah. So at first I was going to keep the roof right here as like the little uphill driveway or something, but I just hated it at the end. So I ended up just taking it away, and then I just put down some, I don't know, stone or something like that. By the end of this, at some point it'll change. So in her backyard, she has a really big deck. So I just made the deck. I didn't really go into too much detail about the backyard just because I actually really hate landscaping. Landscaping and roofing, I swear, it's the worst. Like, I just hate it. So now I'm just adding in all the windows, making them all the same color. And I always really love putting in the windows because it's just like, okay, the house is coming together. But I feel like what really sets a house off, like once it's like painted, once everything, all the colors in the house is painted and stuff like that, that really sets it off. I mean, not colors in the house, the colors in the rooms, duh. So here I just decided to start doing the kitchen. That pretty much it is really closely the same as my mom's kitchen, except hers is more of like that brown, like that maple brown cabinet colors. But yeah, this is close enough. Like I put all of everything where it's supposed to go. I put the sink where it's located, the dishwasher, the stove, and then I put the little table in. Even the little table is similar to the table that my mom has in her kitchen right now. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So I put this rug under there because they have a rug. And then, yeah, she has wood floors. So I just put wood floors the entire first level how she has it in her house. Then here I am onto the living room. I'm just adding some curtains. And then I started really decorating it, you know, putting like couches, and in her living room she has a sectional. In both living rooms, all the living rooms. Okay, so there's 3 living rooms, and all 3 living rooms she has a sectional. So yeah, and then I would say this living room is the more fancy one. So each section, or each living room that she has in her house, one is dedicated to one person. So like this one in her house is for her. This is her sitting room. And then the one downstairs, that's my stepdad's. And then the one that's in the front of the house, towards the door, that one is my grandmother's sitting room. So in my mom's house, the thermostat is right here on that wall, as you're going out of the kitchen. And then this is the dining room right here. At first I was going with this table, and then I had some chairs. I ended up keeping the chairs, but the table for some reason was just so, at least I think I keep the chairs, but the table in itself was just so huge and bulky to me. So then I just ended up changing it. But for now, I'm just putting a rug, trying to size up the rugs. And then I noticed that this rug, I really liked it. So I quickly went over to my grandmother's sitting room. Now, I would say this sitting room is like to the T almost. Like, I mean, the table that I put in there, the dining room table, my mom has that in this living room. The deep couch, how it is, like my mom has that in this living room. The only difference is that the couch is white. The little chairs and then a plant in the middle I do end up putting there. That's how it is. Like those little circle decoration pieces that I put above the fireplace in my mom's sitting room, those are actually there, or at least they were at some point. Like, I don't know, this house is just crazy, the fact like how similar that it is. It's so insane. So yeah, here I am. I'm just putting some chairs in the living room, just how they have it at their house. In between the chairs at my mom's house, she has like a bunch of plants. Oh my gosh, I'm just now realizing that I forgot the big lamp that comes over the chairs, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know what those lamps are called, but yeah, she has one of those in the living room too, next to the plants. So yeah, so this is just like the little specific touches that I put to her house. So the little racks right there, my mom has a ton of clothes. So the little racks right there, they literally do have racks like that behind the couch in their house. So I thought that was so funny. I was actually really excited to show that part when I was showing my mom and my sister. But yeah, that's so funny. So here I am, I'm just tweaking just a little bit on where I'm like gonna put the closets upstairs, the bathroom, how that's gonna be, you know. Yeah, I wish that I could have got the roof much better, because I actually really hate it. I always hate the roof. So in this room, I really wasn't able to make it even smaller. It's just barely small. In my mom's actual laundry room, she doesn't have that counter in the middle. It's just like the washer and dryer next to each other, and then it's like a rack where you can like hang stuff, or you can put like, you know, the laundry detergent and stuff like that there. So now I'm just decorating. I'm just adding a little bit more to the living room, because right here my mom does have something. She doesn't, it's actually my one of her little doggies cages that's right there, but I just decided to add a little table, and then I put a picture because I think that she does have a picture right there. So anyways, yeah, now we're just tweaking her room, my stepdad's room, just trying to get that like perfect the way that it is in real life. I realized that like something was off about her room, and I do figure it out later. This wall right here, it was supposed to be like, yeah, so I ended up having to make the house, or at least her room, just a little like expanded a little bit so that I could place like a desk there, because that's where she has her little desk in her room. So yeah, did that, and then I tweaked the that little room right there. That's going to be the toilet, where the toilet is designated for. And then yeah, the rest is just like the regular part of the bathroom. So now I'm just adding all the lights, or at least fixing them to be, I guess, perfect. So yeah, so I'm just working on her bathroom. This bathroom is just barely too wide for how it actually is, but that was the only way, and I thought that it was okay. So in her bathroom, she has a shower and a bathtub. The shower is over here, and because I couldn't get it just exactly like a sliding glass shower, then I just put like a window there to represent that was the shower. Then I put the bathtub where it really is in her house, just directly into in the middle of each of the counter spaces. I put the window right here, and then I did spruce it up with a little bit of plants later on. Yeah, so this is where I was saying the toilet goes. And then yeah, I'm just adding windows to the rest of the upstairs. So now I officially start decorating my mom's bathroom. In her bathroom, I do think that she does have a picture of like lips or something like over there, so I put that, but I hated the frame for that picture, so I do end up changing it up. Sorry. But in both sets of sinks, in both sets of counters, there is one sink. And then also she has like these little stands in her bathroom. My little sister, she has like this hobby where she loves to organize my mom's bathroom, so that's why like all those little tables are there. But yeah, I'm just working on my mom's closet. My mom's closet is in her bathroom. It's not huge, but it definitely is a walk-in closet that does have a good bit of storage for sure. So I just decided to clutter it up as much as I possibly could, from clothes, from shoes, from all of it. You see how I started with those cabinets, and then I had to like adjust them and remove them and all the things. But yeah, it really turns out really nice, actually. I really ended up loving it. I was just putting, some of them on the floor, and then, she's able to hang up her clothes within it, because her closet is more like a built-in closet. So yeah, so it just has like, different cubbies, and then, the shelves to hang and stuff like that. I could not get that right for a second. It was so annoying. Oh my gosh, but got it. So yeah, so then I wanted to put something like in the middle, because she does have like drawers right there. So I did want to put something right there in the middle. So I put just like a little dresser. And then of course I put some hanging clothes on the other side again. And then yeah, and then like when it came to like the cubbies and stuff, I think I put like shoes. You see, I put like piles of clothes. These are men's clothes, because I don't think that they have like piles of women's clothes that I seen. But it's okay, no one will ever know. You see, I'm placing shoes. Then I think I placed a bag up here, boom, right there. And then, just some other random stuff, not like heavily cluttered up there though. So then I get back into the main part of the bathroom, and I just start putting like little stuff that I think that my sister would put. So like on that left cubby would be like, my mom's, the rest of her makeup. And it's just like all organized and stuff, maybe a little jewelry. And then on the right side, I put like the towels and stuff like that. I decided to add those half walls right there, because that is exactly how it is in my mom's house. The only difference in this house is that the bathtub is much bigger. This bathtub is really tiny. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm just decorating the sides of the sinks with the respective items, whatever the word is. On the right side, makeup. On the left side, you know, more so like hair stuff. Then I think I start putting curtains at some point. Yeah, okay, so I ended up having to change this door because it is a door, but she took the door actually off the hinges, so it's more like a walk-in, like literally walk-in closet, no door. So yeah, and then there is some curtains that she has for the bathroom, because that's also, it didn't actually come with the door. So yeah, so I just started decorating her room. Her bed is over here on the side, and then my stepdad's bed in her living room. I just noticed that really quick, so I just put that in the garage along with the other deep freezer. It was so cute because it's like literally the exact replica. It's so insane. Okay, so I decided to put her TV on top of there because that shelf is like the most similar to what she has currently. I do end up changing the bed, as you can see, because I don't know, I just really wasn't feeling that bed that much. But in her room, she does have this big chair right here where you can, you have the option to sit on that, sit in the bed. And then she also has a desk where you can also sit in, like, her desk chair and stuff like that. And then my little sister also likes to keep that organized too. So yeah. Then behind the chair, she has her dresser with the mirror, and then she has like bookshelves and stuff like that. At first, the bookshelves were just a little too big. Like, I don't know why. They were just so big. Not bookshelves. Did I say bookshelves? I don't know. The shelves were just a little too big. So I downsized them a little bit. Was trying to put as much on there as I possibly could, but they ended up floating anyways, is what I noticed from when I was taking the screenshots. But oh well. So yeah, I was just putting as much shoes as possible. And then I think that that's really all that I left on there because it really wasn't working. So yeah, put the little curtains up on this wall in my mom's room. That wall actually is the art wall, and I just figured if I place those there, then it looks like, we're the ones who did all the art, because in her actual house, she does have an art wall right there where she hangs all of our artwork. Artwork from when I was in high school, artwork from when, my sisters, my brother, all of us. It's a cute little art wall. So now we're moving on to the flooring because I had to figure it out. So in my mom's house, she has a carpet everywhere except the bathrooms, the laundry room, and then the whole main level. So I just put carpet in her room and everywhere else that actually has it. And then in one of her, for one of her walls, she does have a wallpaper wall where she put up it's more like flowers or whatever, but this was really close to like the color of it and like the vibe that it gives and everything. So I just chose that one, but it's so cute. When I showed my sister, she was like, oh my gosh, not the wallpaper wall. I'm like, yes girl, the wallpaper wall. So my grandmother passed away last May, and her birthday was actually the other day. Her birthday is December 27th. So decorating this room and this bathroom for me really meant a lot. And it felt good, you know what I mean? Because I don't know why, it just made me feel really connected to my grandmother. So this bathroom that was upstairs, this free bathroom right here, this bathroom was only designated for my grandmother when she was here. And so pretty much it was everything in there was hers. She had the soap, she had the lotion, she had the this, she had the that. And she had that little stand right there in the bathroom as well. So her bathroom is like a shotgun bathroom, counter, toilet, and then shower, just like that. And then it has little pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, I just really loved working on her bathroom. I didn't clutter it as much as it really was. But yeah, I just loved working on this bathroom so much. It made me feel so connected to my grandmother. So now we are working on her room, which made me even more connected, because now obviously her room is not the same. It doesn't look the same as it did, before she passed away and was like at home and all the things. So right now I really just started decorating the room just the last way that I remember that it was. So when you came in her room, she had her 2 sets of closets, and then she had her chair, which actually ended up turning into my mom's smallest dog's, not youngest, but most feisty and smallest dog's chair. And my grandmother used to be like, just let him stay there. Used to be like, come on, Jax. And he's like side-eyeing you like, no, I'm not going anywhere with you. And my grandmother would be like, just close the door. He doesn't want to come. So he pretty much became her best friend, her companion, and everything. So that was so cute. And then she had her nightstand right there. I actually ended up finding a nightstand that was pretty much the exact same one that she had, so I do end up replacing that a little later, but for now I just left that one. Oh, and then I also think I put her little microwave and mini fridge in there too. So now we're on to my little brother's room. And in this room, he has a lot of stuff. Like, he has a lot of little gadgets. He always makes things with like Play-Doh and clay and stuff like that. These like little figures, little people and stuff. He's really like, Mans is dope when it comes to that, like, seriously. So like they're all lined up on there. Obviously could not find that, so I didn't clutter it the way that it actually is. But yeah, and then also the only difference in his room is that the desk is actually right next to the closet right there, but I couldn't fit it because of the diagonal door. So yeah, so I'm just adding, little stuff to clutter it. Basketball, soccer ball, some shoes, and then I add a mirror. He doesn't actually have a mirror. I think the mirror might be on like the back of his door or something, but I just added it there. And then I added this big picture because I felt like that matched a boy's room. Added a calendar for him, a whole bunch of posters because he's a boy. And yeah, I feel like this room was one of my favorites. My brother, my grandmother, and then my little sister's room was definitely my favorite. Do you see? I feel like the best part of this room is the mini fridge and the microwave, because I swear that is exactly what it was in my grandmother's room when she was here. So I'm just finishing up with my mom's bathroom. I was just adding, the wallpaper. The wallpaper and stuff. I decided to go with tile because, it's a bathroom. So yeah, get downstairs, back at it again. Now I'm just decorating the remainder of, just decorating like the first level. You've seen that I put mostly just like the basics, but decorating the first level. And just adding like the little table. And I think I've said in my one of my previous videos or two that my mom's porch is very long. So I really should have extended it even longer than that, maybe. But yeah, it's very long. So during the summer, she pretty much has a whole garden on her patio. And that is where she grows all her jalapenos and all of her rosemary and all of her, what else? Thyme. I'm like, okay, fancy girl. So yeah, now I just am making the wallpaper pretty much the same color, because this is kind of like the vibes of her house, like the color of it and stuff. And then I just put this this wallpaper. She does have like a different kind of like backsplash that she put, but I can't remember like I can't like think of what it looks like. But yeah, that dish rack right there, that's like almost to the T, because my sisters and brother, they have to use the dish rack whenever they do dishes. And then yeah, so this entryway, she has like a whiteboard in hers, I believe, and then there's like like the key rack, and then there is a mirror right there. So I did it pretty similar I shuffled through the tables, but I ended up settling on, I think this one or another one. I can't remember if I changed it or not. I don't believe that I changed it, but yeah, just put the little tools and stuff for the fireplace next to there really quick because I found that, and then yeah, just decorated the little table. So at my mom's house, that is right here. This is the laundry, and they have like laundry baskets on the outside just for like stuff like towels and sheets and stuff like that for whenever it's time to be washed. And then on this wall, I think this wall is actually her mirror wall. She has like a ton of different shapes and sizes of mirrors. And yeah, but I couldn't, there's no small mirrors here in The Sims, so I just put a big picture. And then what I realized the other day when I was over at my mom's house is that they have like a skinny window and then a bigger window and then a skinny window in the living room, but that's pretty close enough. Here we're just doing the guest bathroom. This bathroom is just a half bath, so it has a toilet and a sink in there, and then they have like a little table. Right here, I seen someone do this with the roof, and then like they made it to look like the driveway, so I attempted to do that, but I just ended up hating it, so I just changed it, as you can tell by the thumbnail. But yeah, just put these fake garages right there, fix the roof a little bit, and now I'm doing the wallpaper for the outside. I had to decide on like how I wanted it, but her house actually is like red, and I think it has like a different like I don't know, tan or something like that. So yeah, so it's pretty similar. I tried to get it as close as I could, even the roof, and I'm terrible at roofing. So I was just putting this trim on the outsides, or putting the trim on the roof. I always love how that looks, and I do think that my mom's house does have that. This is when I just decided to just put a regular driveway because I just hated the roof style so much. Oh my gosh. Then on the porch, I just put those plants and pots, and now I'm just going to the dining room. In her dining room, she has a buffet table, so I did put that in there, and I do think that I moved it because it was right there before, but I think now in her house it's right here. And then she does have a divider. She gets a gallon water every couple weeks, and so, or not gallon, I'm sorry, bottled water from a company, and I also do too every month. So she just puts her bottles behind that divider in her house. So yeah, that's why I put the divider right there. Then over here I just put, just some random stuff like, on this buffet table. I didn't really put too much in here because her dining room doesn't really have like a lot. I should have put a bar cart though, now that I think of it, because she does have a bar cart in her dining room. So now I wanted to do the coffee bar. I was not able to put an actual coffee maker on this coffee bar, but in my mom's house, this is the exact coffee bar, like how it is in her house. So I just put the curtains, and then I just moved on to putting some decorations on the counters. So yeah, just put a few. I think I put some books. My sister, she loves to organize, so in my mom's actual house they have like the little organizers with like pasta and stuff. So here I am just adding stuff on this coffee bar, and I just put some plates, like some dishes and stuff like that, some canisters, some canned goods, and then I don't know, just some random stuff. And here I'm just fixing the colors, or I was just fixing the colors of the pillows. So as you can see, I just finished putting some stuff on the coffee bar, and now I'm just finishing up the counter space just to put some extra stuff on there too. And the Instapot, that is really inspired for my mom. And then the microwave, what I realized the other day is that the microwave is not cat-a-corner in their kitchen. However, it is just straight ahead, but to the right of where it is right now. So I just put a picture on that wall right there. I think in my mom's actual house, though, it's a mirror. Don't know why I didn't put a mirror. Oh well. So yeah, now we're on to the laundry room. And in the laundry room, the laundry is actually right next to each other. There's no cabinet in the middle. But to make it like the correct size that I could actually see it as, I just put a little cabinet in the middle. And then I put the broom and dustpan over there, some aprons, had to swing back around to the kitchen, some aprons, some brooms, and yeah. And then I do find an iron. To end up putting on the washing machine. Alright, so we're back to the upstairs, just coloring the walls now, and I just did it like this kind of color because this is like the vibes of my mom's house, like a little on the neutral brown side, I would say. In her bathroom, though, I think I already spoke about this, she does indeed have the door. It's like just an archway or like whatever, just like a walk-through bathroom, but she does have a curtain up there. Alright, so we are finally headed to the downstairs. So downstairs, this is where my stepdad's like man cave is. This is where both of my little sisters are located, and also my stepdad's pretty much his closet. So, and then the bathroom that my sisters share. So this bathroom, I could not get it exactly right. However, I did do the best that I possibly could. So I ended up putting just like this little wall. At first, it was not there. But yeah. Oh, there it is right there. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to like keep up with it. Okay, so yeah, so I just put it like that. The toilet's actually not even in the right place, but yeah, no, this was the closest that it was gonna get. I do not know why this was like, I just could not get it right, but anyways, yeah, that's what happened with the bathroom. Now, this is my little sister Riley's room. And when I go in her room, I look at her room like the plant grow room or something. Like her room is always so green and white, I think. It's like green and white. I don't know. I slept over at my parents' house the other day, and I think her room was like green and white or something. But I think that her room was decorated like this before. But it is no longer like this. So anyways, yeah. I just put the TV on top of her dresser. I put a nightstand next to her bed, and she likes to skateboard, so that's why I put the skateboard and then the helmets up there and stuff. I put this lamp right next to her bed, and then she's more of like I think that her vibes are really like boho-y in my opinion. So I don't know. I just had to figure out like how to make this room like her for sure. So at first I had those green things at the top. No idea what they're called. But then I ended up deleting them because I really liked this brown. And then I, of course, had to change the color of it. And then I found these like long plants. I was like, oh no, this is just like her. So I just put the plants, at first I was going to either leave it or change it, but then I do think that I put some more of the long plants all across. So I found this shelf, so I had to put that in my stepdad's closet really quick, and we are back to Riley's room. So I just put her laundry basket in there, and then in the bathroom I just put that shelf because I do think that they have some kind of shelf in there. I think I had left it from when I had moved or something. I don't know. It's smaller than that, but yeah. And then I just put this round rug in her room. See, she's like a prissy girl, so her room is always so, I don't know, like vibes, I guess. I don't know. All right, and so I just put some pictures on the wall, was trying to figure out where I could put these pictures, ended up putting those in the middle, in the living room. And then I did this wallpaper on that wall, and then just the rest of her room I just put it as green. So yeah, now I'm just doing the flooring. I was trying to figure out what kind of flooring that I wanted for my stepdad's closet, but couldn't figure it out for a second. I think I was like trying to look for like linoleum. I think that's like an option or something like that, but yeah, I had to figure out how this was. I do end up changing it a little bit, but yeah, this is pretty much my stepdad's closet. My mom and stepdad do not share a closet, so he has his own. He uses the bath or the basement one, and then yeah, that's how it goes. And then my mom, she just uses the one that is in the bathroom, in her bathroom, in the master, that you guys seen before. I can't remember what kind of walls it looks like in this closet, so I just left it like that. And then I remember that there is like an indent for the door, so I ended up just putting that wall there. So I added some clothes onto that, I don't know, those shelves or whatever, because like I said, this is my stepdad's closet and I wanted it to be as accurate or realistic as possible, at least. I found those soap holders for the shower, so I just quickly went and placed those, and now we're on to my little sister Tati's room. So Tati's room, she has, I would definitely say, the second biggest room in the house, and her room is also located in the basement. So in her room, Tati's room is more like the chill room. So like, you know, she's got the game, she's got the couch, she's got the TV, and so it kind of is like, hers is more like, it looks more like an apartment because it's like separated. So it's like she put like a living room in hers, you know. And then she has like her little space to do her homework and, you know, play The Sims, because she also plays The Sims. So yeah, just putting some curtains everywhere really quick, and then back to her room. So in her room, my mom had gotten this couch from Wayfair, and the couch came, but it was like a Barbie couch. So my sister was like, oh my gosh, I want it. And it pretty much looks exactly like that. So yeah, I just put that in there, and then I switched the bed around. At first it was going to be like this kind of bed, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So I just put that one, and then you see how she has her little desk in the corner. That's where she plays The Sims and does her homework. And I do believe that she either has a divider in her room, how this one is, or she has curtains up. I can't exactly remember, but yeah, it's definitely one or the other. Really quick, I had to change that nightstand out though, because that was nearly the exact nightstand. I think I said that previously, but that was nearly the exact nightstand that my grandmother had. So at first I had this nightstand, and then ended up coming back like the next day or something. Yeah, totally hated it. So no thanks. But in the meantime, it is there. I put a laundry basket, some more pictures, and as you can see, the nightstand was changed as soon as I came back. You know when you come back the next day and just the vibes are just not vibing that day, so you're like, I don't really like that. Anyways, that's what happened. So put a couple rugs in her room, at first right here, I was thinking like, dang, because like I said, I think that she has like curtains or something like that. That's like an extra divider maybe, but I was thinking of putting that. Couldn't figure it out, so I did it. So here we are on to my stepdad's sitting room. So like I said, I believe that I said, in every living room in my mom's house there is a sectional. In my stepdad's basement, he indeed does have a sectional. He also works from home. I did realize that his setup for his work from home station, because he just recently began, it is against the wall with that little table, but it was like it is previously when I had seen it before. So I just put a couple little blankets on the couch because I think that he does have a good bit of blankets down there. So yeah, I just put some on there. Added some toilet paper really quick to the bathroom. And now here we are just tweaking the living room. I couldn't figure out what kind of coffee table that I wanted, but I do end up going with this one. And then as you can see, I had changed out the TV stand that his TV was on, because this one had a lot more space to put things, because his also does have a lot of stuff. He's a huge Star Wars fan and a huge sports fan, so there definitely needed to be room to put things on the on the TV stand. Just put this little shelf here, and it has like pens and pencils and stuff like that on there, and I just put that next to my stepdad's desk for whenever I guess he needs some supplies. So I just decided to put this little crafts cart in my little sister's room, and then I just put like the more empty one where my stepdad could get it, because I just figured, I don't know, there would be something on there that he would need. And then I put those racks downstairs also, just like I did in my mom's sitting room, because that's pretty much exactly how it is. Like I said before, she has a lot of clothes. And then I just put another rack because I felt like it was a little too empty. So yeah, just put another rack there. And then here I'm just like, I don't know, making the stuff that was on that long table here for my stepdad, making it just more close together and realistic, I guess. So I decided to go with this color downstairs. I think that the wall is actually white, but I don't know. The vibes of it gives this color, so I just put that. And then I put a whole lot of pictures on the wall because, like I said, my stepdad's a huge Star Wars fan and also a huge sports fan. So now I'm just finishing up the finishing touches to the house, and we are getting ready to go to the screenshots. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. Give me your feedback. Tell me what you think of me building a replica of my mom's house. See you next time. Bye!